on, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's me, Mikey Pipes. Sunday morning, the 9th of August. Pretty sure it is. Yep. The 9th of August, 2026. 7:36 here in the morning in the great communist state of New York. I got an emergency service call to go on that's maybe a recall for a job we just did on Friday, Erev Shabbat, which means right before the Sabbath and right before the huge storm came in. Some people procrastinate. They wait till the last possible minute to call for service. Go there. What a shit show this system was. And then last night it stopped cooling again and it started tripping the breaker. I have a couple other things going on today. I got my granddaughter's birthday party at 4 o'clock in New Jersey. Who puts a birthday party on a Sunday afternoon, 4 o'clock? I'm going to say it'll take me like 90 minutes or maybe 2 hours to get home, maybe even more. It'd be nice if I can get like a helicopter from JFK to Teterboro. That would be perfect. If any one of you have a chopper and you want to take me for a ride in your whirly-bird, maybe I'll give you a free hat and a shirt. I don't know. I also got a golf lesson at 12 o'clock today. I really want to speak about the power of networking. A week and a half ago, I got an email from an HVAC dealer in Longview, Texas. Fuck, I don't even know where Longview, Texas is. No idea. Never even heard of it before. I heard of Waco, Texas, Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston, right? Sugarland, Texas, I think is another one. But Longview? No. But an HVAC contractor, been watching my videos for a while, signed up to become an ACiQ dealer, and has been installing their products, and he fell in love with it, like almost everyone else, right? And I give him a shout out on the Uncensored channel. Hey, thanks for placing that large order with ACiQ. I got you with hats and shirts for your whole entire team. Cool, right? I say this. And then a YouTube subscriber, name is David M. I can't pronounce his last name. He's in Kilgore, Texas, right? He goes, Mikey Pipes, I can't find him as a dealer on the ACiQ website. I want to replace my 20-year-old air conditioning system in my home with an ACiQ because I think it's amazing. All the reviews I'm reading are phenomenal. And is there someone you can recommend? Because I can't find him. I was like, I got you. I put 2 and 2 together. A perfect shidduch, like a marriage. That's how you network. Folks, I have a boatload. Well, I actually have 5, but 3 already sold. The Mikey Pipes SPD1, right? Some of you thought that Rector Seal ratted me out, and they may have, because I'm eating into their profits, right? And you don't have to buy a $500 box that does what that does for $175 as a donation, where 100% of all proceeds for those boxes, which surge protection and range monitoring with Wi-Fi, all in one box that doesn't have UL certification, but has every other certification to my knowledge, right? But of course, install at your own leisure and make sure a professional installs it and checks it and monitors it. But folks, I'm going to do things a little step further. I call that the premium insurance policy for your inverter-based equipment. Doesn't matter if you have ACiQ or it was Carrier, Bryant, Amana, Daikin, whatever it is, Lennox. I'm taking things a step further, folks. I'm taking things a big, giant leap forward. Folks, see what this is? Probably not. We are going to implement as a top tier, at least for now, maybe I can reverse engineer how this works and get my own version of this, but surge protection, power monitoring is vital for inverter equipment. Just the other day, I went to a Carrier system Carrier Infinity inverter heat pump system that I installed a little over 3 years ago. And more recently, they've been having these inverter errors. Now, I don't remember exactly what it was, but they've been having these inverter errors. And they also need an annual tune-up because part of their extended warranty that they signed up for when we installed the system. With JB warranties, if you provide a 10-year or 5-year parts and labor warranty on a system, you need to have documented maintenance that it was checked out every year. So they're fulfilling that end of the obligation. But when I log into the Infinity Touch thermostat, I see that there's these inverter errors. And ironically, that morning, right? And then in May, and then in February. And the error corresponds to low incoming voltage. Now, there could also be like a lug nut that's not tight on a disconnect, or while the system's under load. It could be a variety of things. But if we had the Mikey Pipes SPD1 surge protection device and power monitor device, and you still have that error, then it's something after that point. Or if you install one of these bad boys, which I'm going to hook up. Now, this thing, I really do happen to love this, right? The problem is that this is very expensive. Very expensive. This alone is right around the same price point of my surge protection device with a shutoff switch. This does not have a shutoff switch. It has knockouts on the bottom, but that's about it, right? So what I want to do is, let me show you what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is, we're going to take, wow, look at that. We're going to take, right, here is an outdoor rated plastic enclosure with a clear face, right? We have a little switch there. Now, granted, this is rated for 63 amps, but we're not using it for that. I'm using it as a nice disconnect. And what I want to do is somehow marry these two together. See that? I want to marry these two together, or even better, put this and a rail-mounted switch, like a double pole, single throw switch, inside a plastic electrical enclosure of outdoor rated with a clear face, and have all of this inside that. I think that would be even better. Imagine this was like that, right? And it's all outdoor rated and it's all UL listed, right? But I think I'm going to do a step further. Guys, I have a very close relationship with ACiQ, being their brand ambassador and helping them literally grow, doubling revenue every month. It's phenomenal what's going on over there, guys. They are signing up deals left and right. They're becoming more of a common name in the industry, and they're not really even advertising anywhere. Yes, AHR in February of this year, 2026, was insane, right? But folks, what they have planned for AHR in Chicago for 2027, man, you're going to want to be a dealer well before then. I can't even speak about it, but I'm staying at the Four Seasons for the full time, right? They're also sponsoring a couple other events that many of you are familiar with, but I can't mention that right now. I'm sworn to secrecy. I don't want Penny to slap me around, beat me silly. But I want to make a version of this. Not this exact thing, right? This is awesome, by the way. I love this. And you know who also loves this? The second in command for tech services, Jared, over at ACiQ. He absolutely loves this. And it's a great investment on top of your inverter system to keep it running without any issue. But I am going to figure out how to put this and a means to disconnect inside a waterproof enclosure, right? And I think it's going to be awesome. Obviously, it's going to be a lot more than $175 because this thing is, well, you buy it in bulk, you get cheaper than that. But take this and put it in a box, and now you have one nice, clean-looking thing that you can see just by walking by. If there's any lights on it, the green lights means everything's good. Red means no bueno. I'm really looking forward to what is this guy doing? Yeah, keep moving. I'm walking up to my building like he's gonna do something. but I would like to have something like this engineered, possibly manufactured in the US, and called the MP SPD02 or O1P Premium. Not too shabby. Anyways, it's Sunday, 7:51. I gotta process this video, upload it, optimize it, go on a service call, and hopefully we are good. And hope you all have a good Sunday. And remember, if you're an ACiQ dealer, we have hats and shirts, the collaboration, ACiQ Mikey Pipes Summer 2026, available in medium to 2X, hats in small and large. So if you want some shirts and hats, email me a copy of a sales order receipt. And you have to be signed up under Mikey Pipes, though. You can't just be, oh, I didn't know. No. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy Sunday. Go hug your kids.